What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the boxing clinic. You know what it is. Shout out to everybody. We back on the boxing grind. Early morning grind. Y'all know what it is. We working. Don't forget the links in the description to the new tech page. Get rid of cable, cut the cost. Get rid of Netflix. Go check it out. Some nice videos on there to save you some money. Also, if you want to donate to the page, appreciate it. We got a lot of good things coming for the page, and every dollar helps for us to move in the right direction. And the Facebook page, you can like it as well. We do different content over there and join the full boxing clinic community right now. But I'm going to leave this article link in the description as well. And I got a very, very lengthy, good video coming up right after this video. So be ready to segue into that one. And then tomorrow we'll pick it up. And don't forget, we got the live show coming tomorrow as well. Apparently, the Badou Jack and Adonis Stevenson are going to go down sometime in March. But that's not the real juicy part of this story, which we will get into. It's going on in March. We knew they were supposed to fight. You know, Elder Alvarez was supposed to be the mandatory. He's been like Stevenson's mandatory for like 3 or 4 years or something like that now. You know, he's going to be fighting Alexander Gufic. Now, common sense would make you think that Gufic and Elder Alvarez will be fighting on this undercard as a co-feature, because, you know, the winner of each bout is going to face each other. But that's not the case. Top Rank and Bob Arum is with Alexander Gufic the Nail. If I'm butchering his name, I'm not good with foreign names, but that's his name today. And Ali Alvarez is with Yvonne Michael, who, you know, Alvarez is also managed by Al Heyman. You know, when people talk about Terence Crawford, you know, fighting some of the PBC guys, which we went over, and why that might not happen business-wise. Well, Al Heyman, Yvonne Michaels versus Top Rank and Bob Arum, they could not come with a deal to make Alexander Gufic versus Elder Alvarez. Now you see why Marcus Brown pulled out. Now you see why PBC and Top Rank don't work together, because they can't come together to make a fight and make the right deal. So the WBC has sent this fight to a purse bid. And, you know, the winner, you know, of the purse bid, that's where the fight is going to be held on the network. It's either going to be ESPN Top Rank, unless somebody else come in, or PBC. And obviously they couldn't hash out a deal for Alexander Gufic to come over to PBC, which, you know, Bob Arum was talking about, yeah, we could do a talent trade with Showtime and all this. But when it come down to hashing out a deal, they couldn't hash out a deal with Elder Alvarez and Alexander Gufic, not even two major ticket pullers that should just be the co-feature on this. Now it's going to purse bid, and it possibly can have its own card, which it shouldn't even have its own card. It should be the co-feature. You know, the fans should get a glimpse into the future. They couldn't sit down and hash out a deal, so it gets more complicated. But the fans are, you know, wishfully thinking that, you know, Bob Arum, Terence Crawford, and Keith Thurman, Earl Spence, and Al Heyman can just come together and do a miracle deal. It's not happening. They couldn't even make a deal with Elder Alvarez and Alexander Gufic. How can we expect Terence Crawford to do a deal with Keith Thurman and Earl Spence? You know, it just doesn't make sense. You know, these guys can't even hash out a mid-level, lower level, or a mid-level fight deal. You know, they couldn't even chop it up and do the right thing and have this fight as the co-feature to this big fight in Adonis Stevenson and Badou Jack, because the winner of Gufic and Elder Alvarez will fight the winner of Badou Jack and Adonis Stevenson. It's much needed exposure for Gufic. Even if it was coming to PBC, he could open up another fan base, excuse me. But these guys couldn't even hash a deal out. And, you know, guys are sitting here waiting for Top Rank and Al Heyman to make a Crawford and Thurman or Crawford or Spence fight, or Porter or Danny Garcia, which the video I'm going to make next is going to be heavily catered towards Danny Garcia and some of the things that he said today at the Rios press conference. But, you know, just giving y'all, you know, the sauce real quick, and I'll let y'all dip into that. But it ain't looking too good for Top Rank and PBC business doing well together. I'm going to leave the article link in the description. Don't forget those other links as well. We gone.